How old is the cat?
14. She'll be 15 in February.
Fair dues. It's weird with cats. Like, you know, with dogs, you can sort of tell their age. They're good grey and shit. But with cats, you can't. I think you can tell with the motions.
The only reason why you can't tell is because she's got half teeth missing on one side.
I didn't notice that. Right, so if you're going to bite me, bite me with that side.
Oh, she won't. Honestly.
Where did you get these pictures? Did you buy them? Did you print them and make them for himself?
Yeah, so there was an artist on eBay who was doing like these custom prints, and they would just obviously print them off, send you to them just as the print itself, and then I've just quite happily framed them, put them up.
Spirited Away.
Yep.
Princess Mononoke?
Yep.
The big fucking rabbit thing, I don't know the name of it.
My Neighbor Totoro.
That's it, Totoro. The which one? It's there, but I don't know the fucking name of it. Is that a Studio Ghibli version of Alice in Wonderland?
No.
Or Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
No. So you've got Laputa, Castle in the Sky.
Yep.
Kiki's Delivery Service, Howl's Moving Castle, My Neighbor Totoro, Spirited Away, and Princess Mononoke.
So I've seen Spirited Away. I went to watch Princess Mononoke on my flight to Mallorca. I didn't end up watching it. I ended up watching The Road to El Dorado instead. And the thing, I hate flying. I'm fucking shit at flying. And I watched The Road to El Dorado in snippets because, like, I watch it, I try and get into it. I'm like, no, fucking turn it off. This flight's just, I just can't focus. And then I'm like, right, I'll try again. I'll turn it off. And then I'll fuck about with the kids. Then I'll turn it back on. And then it's, can you turn seatbelts ready, blah, 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 put everything away. Like, yes. Best bit about flying is getting off the fucking plane. I hate it. I don't like flying. I want to go on holiday, but I hate flying. And unfortunately, part of my heritage is like a 10-hour flight away. So I'm not going to Jamaica anytime soon. So I'm not doing that flight. I'm not doing it.
I don't know. I think I'd be a bit scared of going to Jamaica, to be honest.
I am. I'll tell you all truth, yeah. I am. It's not necessarily... It's a great tourist place in the tourist places, resorts and all that.
This is what
when you come out of the tourist places, end up in the towns and cityscapes and Jamaica's version of Sheffield.
I'm a white person who can get lost as fuck. Yeah,
And compared to them, I'm a white person who could get lost as fuck. You know what I mean? They'd hear me and they'd be like, England. Yeah, sorry. I mean, I wanted my father to have more influence in my life, but I didn't have that option. So I'm more English with a tan. Deal with it. Anyways, how do I get back to the resort? But no. Spirited Away is brilliant. Spirited Away was a brilliant fucking film.
Princess Mononoke is my favourite, always will be.
I was watching something about how Studio Ghibli framed the narrative of their films to how like Disney do it.
Yeah.
And when it was actually presented to me and I realised how nuanced the, like, quote-unquote antagonist of Studio Ghibli films is.
Yeah.
It's not like they're a bad person, wants to do bad things. They're generally a good person.
I mean, a lot of people don't know this, but before Studio Ghibli, obviously as an animation studio, had any sort of Western influence, they didn't have a distribution over to like come here,
yeah,
and things like that. So what actually happened is that Disney distributed the Studio Ghibli films,
yeah,
and they are hard to come by, but they are Disney, like whether they're Blu-ray or DVDs or whatever.
Yeah,
but they'll say Studio Ghibli, and then it'll say Disney across the top.
Yeah.
And I've been trying, no one believes me
that
they exist. But if you go on eBay, they fucking exist.
Oh yeah, you find anything in eBay. eBay's great, shit like that.
So this is the thing, it's like a lot of people don't know like certain little aspects of things. It's like...
the history of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Devil May Cry came out as
a spin-off
Netflix series. If If Netflix
Yeah.
series, yeah,
series.
Right, but it's like no one actually knows about the series before that.
Yeah,
which I've got on Blu-ray on that shelf.
yeah, and a lot of people like what I found is they're watching Fallout or The Last of Us or Castlevania or Devil May Cry,
Castlevania's a
and they're
good
not
one. Yeah,
realizing the games.
yeah.
You know what I mean? They think
They don't know the stuff.
They don't know the lore behind it. They just think
Yeah.
it's a TV program. I've never. Obviously, I didn't grow up in a time where good adaptations of games were happening. Like fucking hell, what? Do you remember the original fucking Super Mario's with Bob Hoskins?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
like, that's what we had to deal with. You know what I mean? And it was fucking shit. You know what I mean?
Cartridge. Oh, you after cartridge?
What when cartridges like the SNES and stuff?
Just phasing out, were they?
Yes. So my first console when I was about 6 was a PlayStation 1, but
Right.
I remember having a Nintendo 64. Super
So you
Nintendo.
see, like this is like the age gap thing again. So when I was your age, like the console I had was a Sega Mega Drive.
Yeah, my uncle had that.
Like the most you could get out of it was 8-bit.
Yeah.
8-bit cartridges, and everything was just so pixelated and everything. But now, when you look back, it's got a certain like beauty about it, because
there's a
now
charm to it.
you can't now recreate that.
No, I see a lot of like indie developers trying to.
Yeah.
What did I play? I played Dead Cells. If you played it,
I did play Dead Cells, and I also played another one, Shovel Knight.
Shovel Knight. I played Dead Cells, Hollow Knight, Iconoclast, and what's the one by the guy who actually made Castlevania?
Oh, Moon.
Oh come on, it's too many. I played it a fair bit as well.
I did. Hang on. Google.
Internet, tell me.
Internet, tell me.
Summit of the Night, innit?
What's it called now?
Just put Castlevania Spiritual Successor.
Bloodstained,
Ritual of the Night, that's it. Yeah. So I played them. You can see it's weird to think that them games, how they were, was because of the technical limitations. But their limitations led to innovation for how to use it to the absolute max.
Absolutely.
And I'm so happy I didn't play things like that. Like when I was an early gamer, it was mash buttons, win. That were the games I wanted to play. Mash buttons, win, GTA. That's all I had interest in. Didn't play FIFA really until I think like 2015. Like I got into FIFA. I did career mode and I played it constantly with friends. Didn't play Call of Duty until Call of Duty 4, and then after I like realised how good it were, I went back and played the originals. I didn't do first person shooters.
Like World at War and stuff like that.
Call of Duty 1, Call of Duty 2, Call of Duty Finest. That was the first ones. I actually played through it.
Now we're
like
going
all
back.
of them. I think I played Doom, the original Doom, but it's a FPS, but it's a whole world away from like Call of Duty, Medal of Honor, and all them things. So I think I did play it, but I wasn't good at it. You know what I mean? I played until I died.
There's a certain skill level with FPS as well. Definitely, 100%. And I'll openly admit it's a skill level that I do have, but it's like when I'm then come away from them sorts of games, I have to relearn. And get it back.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
I was same with like FIFA.
Yeah.
And at the minute, I'd be the same with Tekken. Because I used to play Tekken 7 on PlayStation 4. And I actually played ranked.
I've got Tekken 8 in my wish list.
And I was like, right, let's see how good I am. I know we're going to get up to the high ranks. But I'm like, right, if I'm in the ranks, I'm learning.
Yeah.
And then I'd stop playing it for a few weeks, start playing something else, play it again, drop down like 3-4 ranks in a day. Oh yeah. The timing
that used to suck so bad, because that also because I played all the Transformers games. Like there was War for Cybertron, then there was the Fall of Cybertron, and they got a mode in there called it weren't Escalation, it was like a PvP.
Yeah.
So like Call of Duty kind of thing. And like it used to suck so bad when it got to leaderboards like next day and you'd just been overtook by about 1,000 people.
Yeah.
They're like, oh fuck.
Yeah. It makes you realise that if you want to be at a skill level,
You got to do it full time.
Yeah, be it a game, be it a job, you know what I mean, be it doing this, you've really got to put the time and effort in.
Oh yeah.
And Tekken 7 were the first game 100%ed. And the only game, let me add, say first like I've got a stack. The only game I have ever got all the trophies in was Tekken 7.
Oops.
And it was by a fluke.
I mean, I don't even think I've platinumed a lot of games, as you could probably imagine.
Yeah.
You could probably see them popping up every now and again.
Yeah.
So, like...
Thinking about it, say if you played it, I'm surprised you didn't, because it weren't necessarily hard. It was like X amount...
It weren't. It's just that I got into other things and, like, my path sort of deviated from just playing single-player games anymore. Yeah. So I moved over to, like, MMO, RPG based, and also like even single player, more RPG based games, because they had more of a story, they had more of a lore behind them, they had a lot more to offer.
Yeah, there was more content than like a linear first person shooter or even like open world like GTA 5. Like I look back at GTA 5 now, 13 fucking years later, and it seems so bland. It's like when you first start it and you do that mission with Franklin and Lamar, you got to steal them cars, and it sort of slowly opens up, and you realise like there's the strangers and freaks and sort of random encounters you can have. But then you play an open world RPG and experience what real random encounters are. You're like, oh yeah, that was all super scripted in a way that RPGs aren't.
It's like I'm doing that right now at the minute with the randomness, because I'm playing Monster Hunter.
Is it the late? Because they did World.
I'm playing World at the minute.
Yeah.
I have got Wilds is also on that shelf ready to go.
Which one came first? Did World come first?
World came first, and Wilds came out like a month ago.
I played Monster Hunter years and years and years ago, when I bought games and didn't know about them.
Yeah.
When dial-up was internet, so I weren't taking 20 minutes out of my day to go online. The only time I took time out of my day to go online was to get cheats and porn. You know what I mean? I weren't learning fuck all on the internet back in them days. If I weren't in school and I'm on the internet, I'm either destroying the computer, destroying the family computer with fucking viruses and malware that I didn't have no idea about, downloading shit off fucking LimeWire, porno cheats, MSN. An MSN Messenger.
Yeah.
Fucking kids will never understand.
No.
This generation will never.
It's like I had to explain that to an apprentice who works with us, and I was saying to him about, like, look, I said, you guys have got it easy. You've got fibre optic internet now.
Yeah.
It's like broadband is not even hardly a thing anymore. That's slowly getting phased out, and it's being called fibre optic. Whereas, like you've just said, we had dial-up, and you fucking know if someone picked up that phone downstairs,
it's all gone.
That's it.
Like if you were playing a flash game,
job's full.
Yeah, and the phone goes, you're like, oh great, fucking 20 minutes of my life I'm never getting back.
Oh yeah, absolutely, mate.
But even them flash games were fucking great. I loved them flash games. There were one, I think the name was French. I always pronounced it Buffertron. Yeah, don't have a fucking clue. It was just a guy's face, and you just wailed on it. You had a fist, a boot, a bat, and a hammer, and damage would eventually occur. And you just do that until the face is smashed, and then reset and do it again. I remember doing that for fucking hours, and I was happy. Bearing in mind I had a PlayStation 2 upstairs. I could be click, 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 click. But like actual computer games, with this to put in, nah mate. I don't do mouse and keyboard. I do Pornhub, click, 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 up, down, left, right. If the controls are not up, down, left, right, I am not touching it. I'd hate playing a flash game and it'd say WASD. The fuck's WASD? I have to look at the keyboard. What does this do? And I'm like, why is not this? It does this. If I press W, which is the top, like this up arrow, it goes forward. Why is it just not this? Nope, computers. New. PC gaming, not for me.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I play Final Fantasy 14 online, and a lot of my friends that are on it are all PC players.
Yeah.
It's like there's like a small group of us that are console players, but like when they're playing, you can tell that there's a different fluency in terms of controls. They've got like access to their skills, whereas a controller, you do have access to your skills, but to get you have a secondary hotbar with certain skills on as well. Yeah. So you know that if you're pressing these ones, but you need the secondary hotbar, you've got to double tap your triggers.
Yeah.
And that is what, like, it might only be a few seconds, but it's a few seconds.
Yeah, during a raid or fucking heavy dungeon, that few seconds makes a difference.
And it can be a nightmare sometimes because I've hit wrong skills. I'm not perfect. I am not a perfect player. I'm a good player, right? But in comparison to like when I watch my friends play on PC, I can see the difference in the fluency. So it's like I've got like quite a few friends that I've met through there. So there's like these links, there's Kiri. My friend Thor, he's got the best of both worlds. He's got console and PC.
Nice.
Then, my friend Kale, she's a PC player as well.
Are these all their usernames?
These are all their usernames.
Even that in itself's crazy.
Yeah,
like, people talking about people, and you can tell that they've met them online because they use the username.
Well, we're actually meeting in person as well at the end of this month.
Oh, right.
So we're going down to Birmingham Comic Con.
Oh, sick.
At the NEC.
I mean, apart from, you have to go to Birmingham. Apart from that, Comic Con itself, sick.
Hotel's pretty banging. I'm not going to lie. Yeah. That's pretty good.
Again, that'll feel like going to Jamaica. Outside of the event area, horrible. Inside, lovely. Having a whale of a time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It is going to be great.
I went to Anime Fest at Donny last year? 2 years ago? Fucking shit. It was proper shit. It was the most budget fucking con ever. Like,
really? Like the budget wasn't there.
It was. We've just have enough to make this happen. See what happens. Do you know what I mean? There were so many cardboard cutouts of characters, rather than like stalls dedicated to them with people who know about it. There were the most obscure fucking dress-ups, like of characters from Crunchyroll's annals. I'm looking at half these people. I'm like, the fuck is that? The fuck is that? There's Goku. There's one Master Roshi. I'm like, where the fuck's the Jujutsu Kaisen guys? Where's the My Hero Academia guys? Where's the fucking Naruto guys? I did not see one person dressed as any type of Naruto character. I'm like, no, Kakashi, really? I'm like, oh, this is... But, again, it was to introduce Amaya to that world. Do you know what I mean? Just to...
This is the thing. It's like, if the budget is not there, if the fan base is not there, it's a thing of... It's a right moment sort of event.
Yeah.
So you've got to choose the moment. Whereas, like, there's like the Transformers conventions, which, I mean, I've not been to yet. So, I mean, we've got two. We've got in UK, which is TFCon and TF Nation. Both very, like, TFCon, I believe, is a bit smaller than TF Nation because TF Nation has the NEC in Birmingham.
Yeah.
Right, every year without fail. And TFCon's getting now there, but that again started off like how you've just said. It was like probably a very budget thing. We can kind of make this happen. And it's just sort of blown up.
Yeah, the people turned up and the budget
Yeah,
got
yeah.
bigger.
So it kind of got there, but if they've not put, like, you've got to advertise, you've got to get people interested, you've got to have, I'm not saying straight away you've got to have, like, big faces.
No, 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 no. But
You can get, like,
it could be like,
surely you can get a couple of voice actors, you know what I mean?
and as much as we might want like voice actors from the shows we watch, even if it's voice actors that can just give you their perspective, that hopefully watch that show,
Yeah.
or interested in that show, or know about the show, or let's say writers who again have watched that show and can speak of how they think the writing's been thought of, and get that little bit in depth.
Yeah.
I don't think there were any of that, but to its shoes, obviously I weren't going to stay the full fucking session because it was last year because Remy were about 6 months old. So like, right, we're not going to stay here all day. And on top of that, everything apart from 2 things that were bought there fucking broke. Everything. Like, we got this little, Amaya got this little like bracelet. It was just like a symbol on a string that fucking broke. That broke before we left the stall, and they had to fix it before we left. Got it caught, it broke again. She got a retractable sword, swung it to retract it as well. Car that just snapped off. Took that back, got another one. Week later, that happened at home. She got a bag. I don't even know like what show or whatever it was. It was this fucking pink bag, and a little My Spy Family like statue.
Yeah,
they're the only things that didn't break. I wanted to buy some for myself. Did I? Did I buy some? I think I did buy some for myself, but I think it fucking broke. I don't think I have it. Because from the same store that I bought something from, I bought my friend a rhinestone Gengar chain.
Oh, right, yeah.
And yeah, I know he still got the chain. I'm sure I don't have anything that I bought from there. I have the top that I bought to go there, but everything else that I bought there was... And that just like compounded, right? If I'm going to do this, one, I wait for mine to get older. She might develop her own interest in something because she watches a lot of YouTube, and she watches a lot of other people doing other things. So like she'll watch Sniper Wolf playing games. She'll watch like the Go Wild guys. She'll watch, I mean, she watches different things. So I think like
Dolly's pretty similar in that sense as well. Like she'll watch other people do things, but a lot of the time now she's actually doing the thing what I did when I was younger, which was like she'll get references. There's one thing that she is really good at. I just wish that one day I can just record her. She's great at telling stories.
Yeah.
Right? But she can make up her own stories.
That's a good skill. That's a good thing to have.
Yeah. She's got such a creative personality. And I even said to her, I went, you could make children's books.
Yeah.
Right? She could do that now.
How old is she?
She's 8.
Well, fair dues.
Right? And she could probably already have a small empire ready for her for when she's
older. When she's older.
It's just crazy, like how in comparison to when I was a kid to how she is. Like you always look at your own children differently, but she is so much more advanced in thinking than what I ever was at that age.
Yeah,
I know it was a different time.
Jordan have said that we are children. Like there's something just so absorbent about how they've took information.
Yeah.
And then how they can relay it back to us. Like when I were like about 3 years ago, when she was sort of like not learning to speak, she could speak, but we were realizing the broadness of it.
Yeah.
Like she'd repeat words back to us where we're like, if we say the word too fast, we'll struggle to say it. Do you know what I mean? And she just blurted it out nonchalantly. I think that's crazy. How are you able? And I'm like, do you know what it means? And she'll tell you what it means. I'm like, how do you even know that? We've not sat down with you. We've not sat down with them. Like, this means this. So, like, you've just absorbed it.
Dolly is exactly the same. And even she like, she said to me the other day, like, obviously the fear of long words if you've not, it's an extremely long word.
Yeah.
But she can just reel it off. She knows the
Yeah,
word
she knows the
of
term.
heart and what it is and what it causes and how much distress it causes for that person. At the fact that it's like, kid, what?
Yeah, yeah. And like sometimes, you just doing whatever, and they'll be reeling off like something to you, and you'll just catch a glimpse of it, and you're like, wait a minute, you're going in depth about something that is either so irrelevant to you or irrelevant to me, but you've got so in depth about it. It's just mind blowing. The problem is when you have two, you have one that's going in depth about something that she might have seen on YouTube, and then you have Remy sat tidy going, din din, din din, and you're like, fuck off! One of you needs to shut the fuck up. Yeah, I cannot focus on both of you. You've just did. Shut the fuck up. And it makes me think of my own childhood because my sister, I've got an older sister that I grew up with, and I imagine there were times where my mum had to deal with that, being a single parent. Do you know what I mean? She probably had to deal with my sister talking to us about something, possibly like about school. She was pretty academic, my sister, and then me just being like, "I need you to do the game on GTA. Do it. You know what I mean? I can imagine.
ADHD.
Yeah. Then she turns to do it, and I'm like, I've turned it off now.
This was another thing that's another thing that explains a lot about me. Is like when I got diagnosed with ADHD and autism. 34.
Wow, I bet that were a long process.
I started it when I was 31. I were on the cusp of turning 31 that year. And I'm not medicated or anything like that. I mean, the reasoning behind it is, well, I'm too old.
Yeah.
And I've pretty much lived like a good majority of like my years.
Yeah. I couldn't imagine
what were important.
Yeah. The big
with it anyway.
Times. Yeah. And I say you've. I imagine. Did you in your mind have a feeling of?
No, believe it or not, my ex-wife picked up on it.
Right.
So she picked up on it when we were in lockdown.
Yeah.
And she started picking, because obviously she worked in that environment. She started picking up on all the little traits and all the things that were
quirks.
Not so much wrong.
Yeah, quirks and symptoms of.
Yeah. And then obviously she started putting two and two together and mentioned certain things. And then obviously I'll openly admit, like, I was never good at an office job.
Yeah.
Ever. But that's because I weren't focused on it, because it's not something that I enjoy doing. Now, an autistic person uses what they call a hyper-focus.
Yeah. We call it hyperfixation for it.
And nothing else exists in that room. You're just in that moment.
Yeah.
And I went to the doctor and explained everything to him, and he went, I think you've got ASD. And when obviously me and my ex-wife went into this room and I was having my assessment 3 years later, we could already tell, they'd already decided in that first half an hour that I was.
That sounds like me with my diagnosis, except I was 6. You know what I mean? I was, and
you see, even my mum was shocked.
I mean, I imagine when your mum heard the news, your mum probably thought, yeah.
No, she didn't. She thought only thing she saw was like a kid who was so engrossed with like his little toys and creating scenarios and didn't want to deviate from what we're doing, as any kid does.
Yeah.
And doesn't relate that to actually what it was autistic traits.
Yeah.
That were revealed
that way.
Exactly.
It's really weird as well, because Jordan's had a childcare background. I did my youth work apprenticeship. So we've both got a pretty basic knowledge of like development in children and whatnot.
Yeah.
It's so crazy when you realise, right, that trait is not actually quote unquote normal for every child. Not because not every child does that. It's generally the intensity of what a neurodivergent child or person has for that symptom. Because I was the same. I could Fallout 4.
Right.
I could have played Fallout 4 with a fucking catheter and a blender in one of them hats with the fucking straws, and I could have stayed in front of that console until I looked like one of them people out of a fucking documentary, because that was it. I was in it. I was that guy. I was the Wanderer. I was the Wanderer, and like there were times where at that point I was smoking weed excessively. I'd literally have my box here, with rolling and rolling, put it in, and take me like 2 hours to smoke it. Cause I just hours and hours and hours and hours. The fixation was unreal, and I can't remember a game that did that to me. A single game yet, but that's because of having children. I mean, as you know, when you have a child, say bye-bye to a good 30% of the free time you did have prior.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, different things have had a different impact, obviously. Like, so, I mean, I'm not going to go into too much detail, but like the gaming side of things, I'll openly admit, did have quite a lot of negative impact on my family life.
Yeah, same. It's been that, like, daft stuff. We've got somewhere to be in an hour. Cool. An hour means I've got time to turn the game on. Now 58 minutes have passed, and I'm looking like I've still got 2 minutes. But I'm not thinking I could use them 2 minutes to go make sure the kids are all ready, make sure I've got everything I need, make sure John's got everything. You know what I mean? It's just play the game until I have to go, and then life starts after that.
Yeah.
And I'm still guilty of it now. I can't lie, but in comparison to before I had kids, like,
well, you've not got anything to worry about.
Yeah, I had no commitments.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, I was doing what I was doing. I worked in nightclubs, so again, most of my day was free. So you know what I mean? I was I'd wake up at like 12 o'clock in the afternoon if I'd been working prior. Well, when I worked in Tank, I didn't get home till like 7:30. So them days I wouldn't wake up till like 3 in the afternoon. 3 in the afternoon, wake up, do your routine, roll a split before you even ate anything. That's it. My day started. Go and have something to eat on the game. Just sit in the room on the game, be it Fallout. I got into Call of Duty World War II, and that came out, me and a friend. So there was that we're playing on constantly. I want to say The Witcher. Did I play The Witcher 3? The Witcher 3, yeah. I played that. I chucked hours into that.
With Geralt?
Yes.
Yeah.
Geralt of Rivia. And it was no problem. Again, looking back, I'm like, it was a problem, because there were times where I could have been productive. I could have been like, right, these pots need washing, the flat needs cleaning, and looking at the size of the flat we had to the size of the house we have now, fucking flat top to bottom would have took half an hour, skirting boards and everything. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when you're playing, when you're focused and got its hooks in you, that half an hour is expendable. Like that, I'll do that later. At the minute,
absolutely, yeah.
I've got this mission to finish, and then you hit that ching, and you turn in the quest, and you're like, well, now I've got to go do this settlement, and then that's done, and then fucking Preston rings you talking about some bullshit about over there, so then you go and do that, and then you found like a random encounter, and it's like for another 3 hours I've gone. I need to roll another spliff. You know what I mean? And that's how it worked. And I imagine, again, people just think that's just every day. That's how people are. You need to have that actual knowledge of neurodivergency and like how people's mental state works, and how things that release dopamine has an effect on different people. Because again, quote unquote normal people can do something that is enjoyable in moderation.
It's like this is one of the things. And this is something that I have learned from, and I'll take it to my grave, because this was one of the things that, like, it hurt, and that was because it was obviously the afterwards, like the going through the divorce and all that sort of stuff. Was like, obviously I'd just come in from work, and I'd say hello to Danielle and Dolly and things like that. And I'd like stick my headset on, get on with my friends and play my game most of the night. Looking back now, that's not the way to do things. But obviously, it's too little too late.
Yeah.
So the damage was already done.
Yeah. It's hard to be a family man. To get that balance of, I'm a family man, but I have my own hobbies and interests.
Yeah.
And I can't think of anything that's like
and
gaming.
I can't just truly blame it on autistic tendencies taking over all the time, because, which they do.
Yeah.
Which they do. But at the same time, it's like I really should have been making time for my family and doing stuff with them. It's like, but I mean, now, this is another weird thing, that me and my daughter have now got one of the best, healthiest relationships going. I mean, and she's pretty much like me. Like with hobbies and interests as well, which is probably a benefit. And I look back and I think, well, I could have been better.
Yeah, could have got to where I am with your relationship with her now, then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And then you start thinking, well, if I'd done that then, maybe. And then you start thinking of the butterfly effect. Well, if I didn't do that, this wouldn't have happened. I'm the same. I'm the exact same. Like on days where I've not got no like responsibilities, I ain't got no what to do. And then I think, I've sat in this fucking game room for 4 hours since we've had dinner. Do you know what I mean? Like, so like, let's say today, I would finish school at like 3:10, go home, I'd jump on the game for however long it takes from that time to Jordan saying tea's ready. Then I'd go downstairs, eat tea, wash the pots, straight back upstairs, back on the game. And I'm not like, it took a very long time for me to be a social gamer. Do you know, with headsets and parties and all that shit. I stayed away from it for as long as I could, because I was too stuck in, if I'm going to be social, I'm going to go sit with someone while they play the game. And we're going to have either multiple pads, or we're going to take turns. And we're going to have that physicality.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Because a lot of that doesn't exist
does
nowadays.
not exist. Like these people who quickly fell into, well, yeah, we don't need to do that. Cool. We don't need to drive cars. We don't need to have all these things in the house. We don't need central heating. We fucking have them, don't we? So let's just try and stick to a little bit of tradition. It's not hard. So I stayed away from that. Now that I'm in that a little bit, not to the point where like I'm playing MMOs with people and I've got to schedule it and we've only got a lot of time because that person might be the other end of the world and their time zone's different. None of that shit. Just start a party with like 3 or 4 people. They're playing whatever. I'm playing whatever. We just chat shit. Do you know what I mean? 2 people might be playing the same game, so you're listening to their actual comms.
I mean, that first aspect, what you've just said about like with time zones and parties and all that sort of stuff, there is an essence of that, especially when we're playing Final Fantasy. But we don't. It's not too serious.
Yeah, which is good. Which is good.
We jump in. We have a laugh. We have a joke. We have his own guild in Final Fantasy. Everybody like met originally, and the fact that we're all also meeting in person.
Yes, that is transcended from the virtual world.
Yeah.
To a physical. Yeah.
I mean, my best friend Thor. He's again someone who I met. In Final Fantasy, we got chatting. We realised how much we gelled, how much of a laugh that we have with each other. It's like, and then there was one of my birthdays last year, as a matter of fact. So my ex-wife had organised with him, without me knowing, take a trip up here. So and at 10:20 in the morning, so I'd opened all my presents and things like that, and I'd stuck a film on me or I was doing something anyway. I was sat here and I was flicking through my phone, looking at all the happy birthday messages and what have you. And I thought Danielle had just run out to her parents, well, a stepdad and whatever, just like to get another present for me, kind of thing. What she'd actually done is she'd actually gone out to meet him and navigated him to the house.
Right.
And then she says, "Oh, do you want to come in and see, come and get your next surprise?" I went, yeah, no worries. So I dropped everything that I was doing, walked into the kitchen, and Thor was stood in my kitchen.
At this point, did you know what he looked like?
Yeah, I knew what he looked like. Because I instantly turned around and went, "What the fuck are you doing here?"
Like, I feel like, well, I imagine social media makes this a lot easier.
Yeah.
But in my head, there's still this feeling of, you meet people online, they are pretty much a total stranger, as in you wouldn't see
We've
the
done
face.
like video calling and stuff
so,
like that.
So it was a very deep friendship then.
Yeah. I mean, the people I'm going to be meeting, his girlfriend's from the Netherlands.
What, she lives there?
She lives there currently.
Right.
But they have made it work. It is such a strong relationship. It is crazy.
Sounds like a fucking miracle.
Right? He goes over there. She comes over here. She stops here for so many weeks. He goes over there for, obviously, because of work commitments. He can only really go for a week or a long weekend and stuff like that. But they've really made it work, and they've really worked at it. And it's, when you look at it, you're just like, how have you done that kind of thing?
But
it works.
How do I get my version of that?
It works. I mean, I have got my version of that. She just lives here.
Yeah.
That's the difference. I mean, because she's a gamer and everything as well.
See, that's very fortunate. My missus, she is, but she's more of a casual.
Yeah.
I said more of, she is a fucking healthy casual.
A casual.
Yeah. Do you know what she's playing right now?
Go on.
99 Nights in the Forest. It's a fucking Roblox experience. Her, Amaya, and Jordan's little sister all play that. It's basically a fucking survival game. Do you know what I mean? Imagine Don't Starve, but on Roblox.
All right, okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Right,
Or like Ark Survival Evolved.
Sorry, I'm not judging right now.
Listen, judge it. She don't give a fuck. When she did game, she played Sims, which to me, that's a serious fucking game. You're starting a family. You're starting a virtual family. It's a serious game. I couldn't do it. I remember when my sister used to play it back in there and I used to play it. I was just like, let's kill all these things. Do you know what I mean? That's the type of gamer I were.
Yeah.
So, but at the minute, that's what she's playing. So, you're fortunate. Lucky bastards. Jordan, I love you anyway, but play Tekken, you bastard.
But yeah, it's like, so, like, Jillo is his girlfriend. I already met her because I took a trip down there while she was over here visiting him.
Yeah.
And they've actually come to me as well, and also like spent time with Dolly, and we've gone out to like a park, and so like done things, you know. It's been great. And
I can't even fucking arrange for people who live in the same town as me to come to my fucking house who have vehicles. But you can arrange people from different countries to be in the same country to then meet up. I'm obviously roaming in the wrong fucking circles.
Play MMOs, mate.
No, I'm all right for that because I know once I'm in it, I'm fucked. That's it. Podcast out the window.
No, it's it's weird because like a lot of the people that are going to be meeting are all gaming couples as well. So like, I don't know the real names. I'll probably find out when I meet them. But Kiri and Lynx, they're boyfriend and girlfriend. Kiri lives in London, I believe. Yeah, in London. And Lynx has gone down there to uni, but they both met firstly in game, just started chatting.
Yeah.
Then obviously there was something more developed, like probably out of like prying eyes, kind of thing, which I'm not going to get involved in. it's their business at the end of the
Yeah.
day. But it was like that was so cool to see, because Kiri was, and if you ever watch this, Kiri, I do apologise. Kiri was very lone wolf.
Yeah.
Right, and he wouldn't VC. He would be in VC with us on Discord.
Yeah.
But he wouldn't talk or anything like that.
Yeah,
and I think it's just
like
been a
observing.
gradual period of time for him to come out of his shell, the same as anybody does when they're first introduced to that sort of environment. But I think I actually said to Lynx, I went, I've got to thank you for actually bringing him out, because he is such a nice guy.
Yeah.
Right? He is,
because now you've had the opportunity to really experience him as a person.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 100%. Because he's just a great guy,
which
right?
a
And
lot of people
he's got the same
quiet people.
He's got the same cat energy as us.
Yeah.
Right, and even though you might not want to admit it, right? He's like, his sense of humor, his whole, that I can say this for like everybody in the group, their whole vibe just vibes with everybody else.
Yeah. But without like some people like that, but then people are like shapeshifters. They're like, some people can be very authentic and vibe with everyone. Then there's some people who change to match the vibe. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And these people sound like their authentic self that are just around other people that have the same interests, so the vibe mesh as well.
Yeah, and I think that that took Kiri a little bit of time. Like, I think he was like sort of checking for us to see what our vibe was and what he could get away with, sort of thing. It's like a kid.
Yeah.
Like, a kid will push your buttons to find out like how far they can actually
where your boundaries
push
are.
you. Yeah, and then you know where the boundary lies. So, but every single one of them, bearing in mind, I will take full credit for this, right? I recruited every single one of you, all me. Apart from Kiri. Kiri joined on his own accord.
So what, did he search the guild, or did come
no?
across
So
your game and then
each individual person, like, you get people what have got a macro set up, and they spam in different areas. Like, they call them free companies, FCs, in Final Fantasy. So that is a guild, basically. And they spam that in the hopes that they get more members and things like that, whereas I'm not down for that.
Yeah.
I will message each individual person. If I see somebody who's not in an FC, I will message them directly and say, look, notice you're not in an FC. Just out of interest, just wondering if you're looking for one, if not, any reason why.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. So don't bug you in future.
Yeah.
And I just keep it simple. And simple has worked. Kale, I'm sorry, she is the simplest out of the lot of us. Right? We were talking, we were having a conversation the other day, and she was trying to anatomically think how we could draw on a jellyfish.
Yeah.
Just like,
what pen?
you know when you're thinking, the fucking hell, I want some of these drugs.
Yeah. I want to know what makes your guys' mind do like that.
But she's so lovely. Like, she's the nicest person. Like, to the point, she is that cute. You just want to shove her in your pocket.
Yeah.
But she's so dumb.
It's funny though, because I feel these type of conversations happen more virtually, on voice chats and stuff like that, than in person. I feel in person.
Oh no, that's part that I'm kind of worried for, because I'm just wondering what sort of shit she's going to say to my face, but she'll never be able to live down, because I won't let her live it down.
I will remind her constantly. Remember when you said
absolutely.
This? I hate when people do that. I talk to people from my childhood and I'm like, remember when you do this? Do now. It's a memory that I've evidently
Yeah,
tried to get rid of.
my mum kindly likes to remind me about how I thought it was fun to do a roly-poly down the stairs at 2 years old and get my legs stuck up the back of the radiator. That was great.
See, I used to do stuff like that constantly. My friend had stairs, that was not steep. So we used to purposely jump down them. But his mum used to have a glass cabinet at the bottom.
Oh, God, man.
And numerous times with this cabinet, never broke the cabinet, broke how many things inside of there. And we just didn't care. Like, we were them kids were like...
Well, you didn't as a kid.
Like, we'd get, like, plastic washing baskets, because that friction was...
Downstairs, yeah.
Yeah, and then at the side of this, like, just in front of that with a front door, but it had a porch door as well. So there are 2 doors for us to go through.
You probably used to do that in the snow as well. I know I did. You used to get like a big piece of wood or like...
Just something that you can sit on.
You'd find a random car bonnet somewhere in woods, wouldn't you? And then
you've got a surfboard or a slide.
Yeah. And then you go... But... Like, where we used to do it, there used to be a big main road down at the bottom. Fenton Road.
Yeah.
And Fenton Woods was the one, like, with the big steep hill.
I went up there, like, a year and a half ago on my bike, and I wanted to go down the hill, but I'm like, I don't trust my brakes to stop me before I hit the fucking road.
Yeah,
it's a 40 road.
We didn't give a fuck about that road.
I wouldn't have neither. When we were at Clifton, I used to bomb down the hill at town constantly. Like, I don't give a shit. Like, it's a bus coming out from college. I don't care. I'll risk it. You know what I mean? I'll risk it for the thrill. Now I'm an adult. I'm not risking it. I've got things to provide for. You know what I mean? But yeah, we were the same.
That's kind of like, obviously me and I, it's like, obviously I've not skated for, like, because obviously that's how you met me.
Yeah, what time you got to skate? You know what I mean? Like,
no, it's not so much probably that I've not got the time. I don't want to because I don't want to hurt myself. Because if anything happens to me, I can't work.
Yep.
Being self-employed sucks.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways.
Yeah. I've looked into being self-employed. Essentially, if this works out, it will lead to self-employment. And obviously, it's slightly different because it's a lot less laborious. But the overall
if you break your leg, you can still sit on a sofa and
the overall plan would be disrupted if I hurt myself. I still fucking do that. To make content, fuck it. You know what I mean? Like, that's the weird thing about being in front of a camera. You know, like, anything is useful. Do you know what I mean? And I grew up on Jackass. So...
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Do you know what I mean?
CKY, Jackass.
Yeah, Viva La Bam. All that.
Viva La Bam.
Wild Boys. If you hurt yourself on camera, it's fucking funny. It's evidence that you're a badass.
Was it Viva La Bam where he had the castle?
Yes.
Yeah.
Viva La Bam was one basically where they just followed Bam's family, and then the CKY guys were
like offset to that.
They were involved in it, but it weren't about CKY. It was more about Bam and his family and the escapades that they all got up to.
Yeah.
And then when you find out that fucking the fucking guy with the wonky eye is actually a paedophile. Don Vito.
Oh, Don Vito.
Yeah, he was paedophile in prison. Yeah,
no way.
I've
learned something today.
On my rabbit hole of YouTube commentary channels. Yeah.
Wow.
Crazy, but sort of horribly. Don't shock me. It would have shocked me more if it was Phil. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, Phil
was...
He used to get involved just as much as what Bam did, didn't he? Let's face it.
Do you know who it reminds me of?
Go on.
A real-life Uncle Phil. Because no matter how much shit he went through, he seemed to be the fucking nicest guy ever.
Oh, like, yeah.
I let my child beat me up because it's funny. Do you know what I mean? She's not really going to hurt me. And if she does, congratulations. Yeah. If she did half the shit that Bam did to that man to me,
you'd probably have an aneurysm.
Here are the gloves. There's the arena. Prepare to face the music. Yeah? None of this, stop it. I'm going to force you to stop. Do you know what I mean? And then he did it all on camera to relive it constantly. Like,
I can't really do that with my daughter because my daughter, like I said, she's 8-year-old. She's 4'9". I'm only 5'7".
Yeah, she could put the pressure on you.
I mean, she could headbutt me in the chin now. It's like, the thing is, like, obviously my girlfriend now, Gemma, there's only 2 inches between them.
Yeah.
She's 4'11". My daughter's 4'9". I'm like...
Looking at them both stood outside each other and you think...
But they're both ginger!
It's like,
I have put myself in that situation where I am in trouble.
So is Dolly's mum ginger as well?
No.
So realistically, when you three go out, everyone thinks, yeah, it's your family.
That's it. Well,
So-
we're not
so-
going out together yet, as you
Right.
know. We're gonna eventually. That's going to be a thing. What's built up upon,
Yeah,
you know,
fair
in
dues, fair dues.
future.
But yeah, people look and like, yeah, that's just a family of people.
But I did say that to my mum.
People are gonna
I'm
think
like,
this is our child.
everybody's going to be thinking that she's our kid. I'm gonna be constantly now saying, no, she's got a different mum.
Yeah,
That is not her mum.
yeah. That's right.
Even though
it's
we
not
all,
biological. That's how I'd leave it. It's
Yeah.
not biological. Whether
non-biological,
that child has
yeah,
respect for that person to call them mum.
Do you know
up
what?
to them.
I have still got full and the utmost respect for her, as like, and I always will. She gave me the best thing in life.
Yes, that is what I always said. That is what I always feel now, Mike. No matter what, like Jordan would have to do something that is hands down inhumane, like attack children, things like that. Like the only thing that's universally, I believe we can all agree is wrong, is to attack or manipulate the defenseless, be it children, elderly people, mental disability.
Yeah.
The defenseless.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the only
100%.
way where the respect and love that I have for her would be in any way tarnished. If none of that ever happens, that's the woman who I had my children with, who I married. I have a tattoo that references it. Like there's nothing that will ever take that away.
Yeah.
And then I think of like other people with 6, 7 baby mums. How the fuck do you do it, man? I get it. Sex is great. We all accept. Sex is great. We can accept that, right on.
Yeah.
But for fuck's sake, man, wrap up. Tell her to be on the pill. Make it a date and go to the GP and get the fucking coil or something. Take the man's pill. I know people who've got like 4 or 5 baby mums, are in a relationship that's recent, and the new partner's pregnant as well. And I'm just like, you're trying to build a tribe. Like you're not. I don't think you're taking precautions. You're just raw dogging it. Literally just raw dogging life.
Do you know what? Right? Yeah. I mean, that's leading on to like, it's kind of off topic, but it's kind of like, do you know my dad?
I mean, not personally.
But he had a pre-made family before me.
Of how many?
Two.
All right.
So
two kids,
but he didn't tell me, or he didn't want to tell me, and he kept them hid away from me. And he did this. This was in his own words as well. He said, "I didn't tell you about them because I didn't think that you needed to know."
Yeah.
Right. But to find out that you've got 2 brothers at 18-year-old, like they're quite a bit older than me. Not massively, but well, my oldest brother Craig, I believe he's 45, and I think Michael, who was the middle one between us all, he's 42.
How old are you? Like 35?
Me, I'm 38.
Fair dues.
I'm 38. October just gone.
Yeah.
I'm just a little bit of into
37 in a bit.
37 and smidgen. But yeah, it was just a really weird situation. It's like, well, why did he have to hide them? You know, why did he not? Because I mean, it would have been nice to
like
even if
in the sense of he was playing families with 2 different families, or just right. I had this family, I've left them, and I've started a new family.
Basically, yeah.
Right.
But he walked out on them. He didn't fight for him.
That is the child, and I'm sure as I don't know that situation between your dad and your mum. I'm sure as the other partner would just always have a seed of.
Granted, partially in his defence, this is just what I've heard from my side of things, and that was like Craig and Michael's mum had met someone else and decided to split up with my dad, and then she wanted them to call him dad instead. Obviously, it's changing the narrative.
Oh yeah,
basically
massively.
of the situation. So, obviously, that were difficult. That for any normal dad, that should be a difficult thing to grasp. But my dad just went, "All right, yeah, whatever," walked away.
Fair dues, and given the context, there's a
I can
sort of bit of respect there to actually do that.
But at the same time, I would have turned around and said, "No, those are my fucking kids," and you'd fight tooth and nail for them.
Yeah,
which is kind of understandable as to where my brother's resentment come.
Yeah.
For my dad.
Yeah.
Because
how
it was never.
How old were they when you left? Did you know?
6 and 3, I think.
Oh yeah, there is something will be better.
So 6 and 3, I think, is when that happened. So, and the only thing that they saw it as is he's fucked off with another woman, starting another family.
Yeah,
that's the only thing that they would have.
The only narrative that they would have been.
Yeah,
yeah.
And anyway, after a good long time, like I said, I was 18 years old. At 19, I actually came face to face with my brothers at the old Clifton Park skate park.
The one that's up near what were the tennis courts, because they've now moved as well.
Yeah. Well, I've not been for a while, so I wouldn't know.
So they used to be like set back at the museum, didn't they?
Yeah.
Now they are basically smack bang at the side of what old skate park was.
Oh no, I have been, because there's now that like new garden bit type that isn't there what they built indoors?
Yeah.
So yeah, and we got talking I actually said, bearing in mind I'm 19 years old, and you know why when I was skating then, I mean I was full of confidence, but I was actually scared to approach him. And I actually went up to him. I said, "Can I just ask you both? Are you Craig and Michael?" Because I recognise the faces. I'd stalked them on Facebook. It was more of I wanted to know what they looked like.
Yeah,
kind of thing. And because I'd obviously banked the faces in my mind, I knew what they looked like. And they were like, yeah, we are. Why? I'm like, well, I said, I don't know whether you want to know this or if it makes any difference or anything like that. And I remember it clear as day. I mean, I don't know whether the other two can. But I said, I'm your little brother. And they looked at me with such a shocked face. Even like the girlfriends at the time, and obviously my eldest brother, he's gone through a divorce and things like that himself. So he's been there and talked to me and just been there when I've needed him to be.
Been there for support.
Well, both of them have been. Whenever I've phoned him, 90% of the time Craig can't answer because of his job, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But they just, both of them, it was so weird. They both just stood up, came up and hugged me.
As weird as this is, I've had not the exact same experience, but I've had similar experiences. My dad's got footloads of kids. Let's do this. Lee, Carl, Javan, me, Conrad, Shea, Aaron. These are confirmed that these are his children. Yeah, Conrad and Javan were only fucking come out of the woodworks in the last 10 years. Yeah, so these are confirmed. Because of this, I always knew that, your family can split and your mum and dad had kids from other people because my sister's English. I went through all standing in the mirror, my sister like, why are you a different colour to me? Do you know what I mean? Then I've been on the reverse of pure denial, like, we're not a different colour. I've been through it all. But then when I was older, I think I was about 19 as well. And Carl messaged me saying, I've been talking to another brother called Javan. He's from Sheffield. All right, then cool. Javan, what? Tell me his name. I've found him. I've started talking to him. He's like, you're the third person who's popped up to me recently to tell me that you want our brothers. Like, yeah, your father got around. Yeah, probably could have a few more. So I started talking to him, and I went and met him. And it's really odd. From the sounds of it sounds like your bond like started instantly. It's really odd to meet someone who you in your mind and you've been told and programmed to think I should have an instant bond with them because they're my sibling.
Yeah.
I didn't exactly. It was just sort of like, well, actually, there's nothing to compare it to. It weren't like meeting a friend for the first time because again, with a friend, you've built that bond already for it to happen. This was just sort of like, we're going to do it because we're fucking brothers and we need to meet each other. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's a cool guy. Don't get me wrong. I respect him a lot. He's a personal trainer. He's fucking massive. He's a cool guy, but it was awkward. And
it's hard to develop a relationship on unknown territory.
And I don't want to say it's because black culture and Jamaican culture versus English culture, but yeah, there was none of this hugging shit. I couldn't tell you if I've hugged my brothers. I know I've hugged my younger brother because I think I'm about 8 years older than him. So when we were younger, like I had that like older brother feeling.
Yeah.
But my eldest brothers, probably not. But I think my eldest brother's like 45, 46 now, and then the one under him will be in his 40s, I believe.
Yeah.
And yeah, none of this fucking shit. You know what I mean? You do fist bump, and that's about it. that's the fucking physical connection between like my Jamaican family. But it was really odd to say, well, I've met this brother, knowing what could have been if you'd have grown together. Because I grew with my sister.
Yeah.
And obviously, like, on my street, there were only, I think, like 2 other people with my friend group who weren't siblings. One guy was called Dane, and no, right, I think Dane was the only person who had a sibling. All else had siblings, but everyone else had brothers. And I just think, and the problem when a group of lads chill with each other, and there's like 3 different groups of brothers, the one who doesn't have a brother but ends up having to fight 2 fucking people. Yeah, so like, say I'd start a problem with Kyle, yeah, but now his twin brother's involved as well, so now I'm fighting with Danny and Kyle, yeah, so then I start a problem with Liam,
yeah,
but Liam's little brother Danny's there, so now I'm fighting with Liam and Danny. Do you know what I mean? So because I didn't have a brother to grow with, I never had that backup like that. And even when my sister got involved in shit, my sister was academic, she weren't street, she weren't violent. So I don't think my sister's ever had to deal with any confrontation for me, which I'm happy for now as an adult. Do you know what I mean? But as a young person in school, you back me then.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's weird to meet a brother thinking,
you see,
fuck, I could have had all that.
I get where you're coming from, and like it would have been nice to have, like, for all that they're a bit older than me, it would have been nice to know of their existence and potentially grow up with somebody,
Yeah.
you know, and have that connection. I mean, we've got that connection now.
Yeah.
That's probably also fueled by the fact that we all hate his dad.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know.
Dads and being disliked. Mm. And I imagine that has an impact on you to make sure the same doesn't happen with you. So I know it does to me. I know my head. Me and Jordan have spoke about this extensively.
Like I said, it did slowly start happening. And then I've had to take a step back and take a long, hard look at myself and say, right, neither me or Danielle are perfect. Nothing was ever perfect. Do you know what I mean?
Nothing is perfect. Might be good, might be stable, secure.
Yeah.
Perfect is just, it's a word for things that aren't achievable.
Yeah. And it's like I took a step back after obviously all the separation and everything had happened. I took a long, hard look at myself, and it's probably the longest and most unwell that I've ever been in my entire life. And I realised then that something has got to change.
Yeah.
I have got to change as a person. And yeah, it might be that it's too late in that sense of that relationship. But now all I can do is be the best I can be for my daughter. And obviously for my new partner. And just work on that and just not to be that selfish person that I was before.
Yeah.
Because I was, in a lot of senses, I was selfish.
Yeah, when you say selfish, like a lot of people imagine like the extremes of it, or you kept money for yourself, or you went out and did things on your own, and you only hung around with your own friends and all stuff like that. People don't think selfish can be boiled down to you're only making yourself a drink in your household. You're, like you say, you're coming home from work, you might be saying hello, hugs, kisses, and all that. Then you're going and doing what you want to do and what your interests are. Do you know what I mean? People don't think of selfish in that way. They always think of extremes.
Exactly. And I think I took that a bit too much to the extreme in a lot of sense.
There's people that are neurodivergent in some aspects or have something, generally do.
Yeah.
And I think it's when it comes down to that is when, and it generally, like I say, it's on reflection after the fact, is when you go, maybe that is a symptom. I'm not saying, oh, it's because of this, I am like this. It's right, I can now see that was part of whatever part of the spectrum. Do you know what I mean? Like I sit back and I'm like, yeah,
that was part. I think part of it. I think the other thing is that I don't know.
Do you think subconsciously then you sort of knew things weren't where you wanted them to be? Because if you think about it, like, why would you only focus on your own hobbies and interests if you were genuinely happy with the people you're with being, your family? Do you know what I mean?
I mean, I were happy. I were. But the thing is, at the same time, is maybe there was just another seek for attention.
Yeah.
Like and I mean, that's kind of, when you look at it, when you dissect it, it's kind of narcissistic, and I won't ever say that, no, I was Mr. Perfect, I was this, I was that. Absolutely not. Because I was far from it. In comparison to, like, how I was, like, when me and Danielle first met and when we first had Dolly and things like that, I'd fallen so far from grace, but I'd not even realised.
Yeah, you don't.
But we never communicated.
Did you fall into the trap of you've just become parents? You've stopped being base level friends that were attracted to each other, that become boyfriend and girlfriend, that got married. That's what I find the sort of the falling blocks are. It stops when you stop talking to the person you're spending the rest of your life with like a friend.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And it's weird because there's times where you can talk to a friend so openly and flippantly and so without any anxiety of how they're going to react, because you just think, well, they might react bad, but they're still going to be a fucking friend. The thing
is, like, it's all been amicable.
Yeah, right? Which is very good.
We are, like, we're getting to a point now where we can laugh with each other.
Yeah, so
again.
Enjoy each other's company again.
And the thing is, like, that's great. She's accepted that I'm in another relationship. If she did find anyone, I'd be completely accepting of that.
Yeah.
It'd just be like, it's getting to the point, like, it's getting now where we're back to a friend basis. We're back to communicating with, and once all the dust is settled, then I think that's when we'll find peace.
Yes, I see at that point the double edge of the sword. You hear the stories of, we went through divorce, we broke up, we started a relationship, but then our relationship went back to friendship, and they ended up back attracted to the person because you're back at that pit where if we'd have stayed there and stayed like this, we wouldn't even be at this. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's going to be a weird dynamic to get around.
Yeah.
But on the flip side, to someone who was recently married, I couldn't imagine it, but I'd love to think if that did happen, or there would be at a point where we could say, right, we can all be in the same room. You know what I mean? You and your partner, me and my partner, and our children can be in the same room, and we all accept that mummy has a new partner, daddy has a new partner, but we all still love each other. We love you, the child, differently because we've got to provide for you and guide you. We love each other in the sense of we've got respect. We're all working to the same goal. We're all people. We all want to get finance and stuff like that. But maybe that's, again,
I mean, there's one thing I'll say about her, right? She's a great mum, right? Yes. She's a fantastic mum.
Helps loads in a divorce.
Right? And the thing is, like, we're both quite laid back. We've both got a good relationship with our daughter. And do you know what? Even though that has ended, knowing that everything is actually good is reassuring.
Yeah. Helps sleep well at night.
Yeah, it does. And it's, I think it's going to be good moving forward now, and moving on. But
just don't let hindsight ruin it. I feel like that's what a hard, again, that reflection of what could have been. You know what I mean? When a lot of people do that, like I've been guilty at times thinking, fucking hell, if I'd have done something then, it'd be better now. And you sort of focus your energy on thinking of that rather than being present.
Yeah. But
does Dolly play games?
She does, actually.
What does she play?
She's mainly on a tablet. She likes playing like gacha games on a tablet and things like that. But she's like getting more into she's been watching me play certain things. And she is starting now to show that interest.
Yeah.
Of like, is she going to go, yes, absolutely. Like, is she going to go in the direction of, like, she wants a console?
Yeah.
Or something like that. But cross that bridge when we come to it.
Yeah. I might have played, like Roblox, fucking Toka World. The weird, it's like this. Yeah, it's like this house setup, but digitized.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
I've seen
these characters, and she'll move them to different rooms, and she'll make them interact with different things.
I know she plays Roblox, definitely.
Roblox is a weird one. Roblox is such a weird one.
She plays, like I said, all these like little gacha games, which are like, they are, like there's quite a few like Japanese ones, like Infinity Nick is one. These are not the ones that she plays. These are just like pulling the type of games that she plays.
Yeah.
But no, she's getting there, and she's starting to show that slow interest. So when she decides herself, like when she turns around to me and says, "Dad, like I want a PlayStation, or I want an Xbox, or I want a gaming PC, or something like that," I'll just be like, right.
That's it.
Let's go.
Built. Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Does it not play with you on anything? Do you have like multiple pads?
No, not at the minute. But I have said that I'm gonna.
Pads, what, 65 quid? Brand new ones.
PS5. If I think a lot of time, if you get the new one for the PS5, I think it's something like 75 quid.
I think I got one for Christmas last year for 55 quid, and that was on sale. That was on sale from 75.
Yeah. So, I mean, eventually I will get another one because she does want to join in with me. So I've just got the new.
Does she want to join in with you with the things she can't join in with? Like Amaya used to want to play with me. We're like, I've done Tekken, and I'm like, what do you think you're gonna do?
Believe it or not, she's actually really good at Tekken.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
She's actually really good at Tekken.
It's terrible, right? When like as a gamer and you get into it and understand mechanics and frame data and all this shit, blah, 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 and then you play someone who doesn't have no idea, don't understand combos, don't understand like the mechanics, and they fucking win, and you just think,
right. I will openly admit now that there is a PlayStation game in my collection which is platinumed, which I didn't platinum.
Right, you say you didn't. Did you get most of the achievements?
I got most of the achievements, right. apart from the one that I couldn't get.
And then what? Dolly got it.
So this is like one of my fondest stories that I like to tell people, and this is what made me realise that she's going to be a gamer when she's older. And I've been playing Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic Origins.
Yeah.
And you've got to clear the Green Hill Zone in 30 seconds or under, right? And I just got to a point where like I can't do this anymore.
Yeah, I accepted it.
I needed a toilet. My teeth were underwater because I was like just holding. So obviously I've gone up to toilet and just doing my business kind of thing. I had PlayStation notification go off on my phone. So I'm like, what's that? And it came up, achievement unlocked. And it was the 30 second or under one, which I've been trying for probably the past 3 hours to get. And I came downstairs and Dolly was sat here. I think she might have been about 6 at the time. Like 6 or 7, something like that. Anyway, so she got the PlayStation controller in her hand. She went, "Oh, Daddy, I finished a level." I'm like, "Yeah, I know you have." I'm just thinking, I'm like, seriously, this kid's just...
She's just done what I can.
Yeah.
She's done what I couldn't do it.
But I think it comes down to a reflex thing.
Probably, yeah. Yeah.
As well.
It's got to be. Because, yeah, God fucking hell, reflexes get shot when you get older.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Like, I still believe my reflexes are pretty good. Like, I'll always tell Amaya, throw that to me. Yeah. And when you've got kids, you know, saying throw something to me is a risky job.
It's more like a lob.
Yeah, it's a risky job because their hand-eye coordination is not as good as you want in. So, I mean, you say throw it to me, if they get an underarm, it goes over there. I'm like, right, Bruce Lee time. So I'm always testing them reactions. Or like, even with Remy is at that age where she's just mobile. She's everywhere. So I'm constantly like having reflexes, catching her, stopping her, picking something up. If you're not fast enough, she will tip your drink out because she thinks she could pick it up and then realises it's too heavy on one side. And she's poured a few coffees out. And she's just like...
because it's warm or hot or whatever.
No, she realises it's too heavy for her. And instead of just doing this, she just goes... So then that's it, there's coffee everywhere. And we've got our tables like this have got a lip, so it just pulls. Which, it's 50-50, it's a good thing because it's in one place, but at the same time, I've got a fucking table full of coffee now. And now I've got to make a new coffee. So my reflexes are constantly tested. You know what I mean? Either like, just daft shit. I'm not clumsy as in like I fall over. I'm clumsy as in I'll put something on top of something and not think it's going to slide. So I'm constantly like, I'll put something on top of my iPad to carry and it'll slide off. And I go, or if I do drop something, I don't know why, I've always put my foot underneath it.
I once saw that in cafe near me, where a guy, like, he was holding his iPhone listening to his music. And, like, paid guy, and, like, he was doing something else with his hand, and he put his coffee on top of his phone, and then went to try and walk out, and then spilt his coffee all over his phone. It's like wondering why his phone's not working, and stuff like that anymore. They tried to blame it on the guy who owned the cafe. It's like, no, you were being an idiot.
Yeah, that's error with person, not error on their part.
It's like, you know when you say that error screen, what comes up? Or it was like error 404, brain not found.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
what?
Off a Big Bang Theory, Pebcap.
Oh, yeah.
Problem occurs between keyboard and chair.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've seen that a few times.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Pebcap.
There were another one at all. I'm probably thinking of AFK, but yeah. Weird things like that. Funny fucking little sayings. AFK, I didn't realise that was a gaming term.
Away from keyboard.
Yeah, I thought it was what like business people said. Do you know what I mean? Oh, sorry, I'm on business call. I didn't realise it was until I watched Big Bang Theory and then watched Sheldon.
Like there were loads. There's loads of people who I've spoken to, like what are our age, who still didn't know what FTW meant.
Yeah, I didn't realise.
I said, "What do you think it is? You think it's WTF backwards?"
Yeah. Fuck the what? Fuck the what? Excuse me. No, I didn't realise it until I started watching Machinima on YouTube for top 10 videos.
Oh, yeah.
Top 10 FTW moments.
I'm going to say, Machinima did a really good Transformers series. A really good one. The Power of the Prime series.
Fuck no, I'll have to check it out.
Wow, it's like he's studying like cell shading.
Transformers was not really my cartoon of choice. I was much more...
I've got two up there, so I think I've clearly shown it's my choice.
Yeah, and I can see Prime's here as well, so yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, that was from Gemma.
My choice
for my birthday. Your choice, Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z, mate.
Do you want to know something now? You're probably going to hate me for it. I'm not.
What are you going to do to me?
I'm not going to get it out either because it's upstairs in my wardrobe. Right.
My
friend James brought back a Japanese, like the kit, like football kit, like just a T-shirt.
Yeah.
But it's the same shield what they wear for the World Cup.
Yeah.
And so the world is Dragon Ball Z.
Oh wow!
So it's Goku and Vegeta, like done in pink and blue on a white T-shirt with the black Japanese world team logo,
right?
And then like black.
It's right cool that like Japan does stuff like that. Like
they limited one-offs.
They like endorse the things that they've created in. Do you know what I mean? Across the board. I don't think England does it as well. I mean, whatever fucking.
I mean,
big Yorkshire pudding on your fucking hoodie. But you know something? I could see that.
Bangers and mash.
Yeah, like I see it's not on Facebook. Yeah. So, do you think people in China have T-shirts with random English words on it? And I'm like, yeah, I could see that.
Like Liam Perrin.
Yeah.
Like Endos.
Yeah. Just random shit. Just Yorkshire pudding or eight cock. So with E.
But it is.
Yeah.
It's about nowadays,
yeah.
Isn't it? There we go. Into
it.
Into it. Like I explained it. So my friend Kale, she's Swedish, I believe. So she lives with. It's funny because like her boyfriend's French. He's lived over here for a lot longer than what she has. And obviously they both live together and what have you now. And it's like, I said, what if I said to you, I went, tin, tin, tin. And she went, tin, tin, tin? No, like, yeah, tin, tin, tin. And she went, I don't know. She says, what does that even mean? Oh, I'm sorry, Kale, I'm doing a really bad version of English version of your accent
to do good accents.
Like it's actually a Yorkshire slang. I said, and the words are trimmed down that much because let's face it, Yorkshire is lazy.
Yeah. It's a lazy language. Yeah. It's a lazy dialect.
And I had to say to it isn't in the tin. I said tin, tin, tin. And she was like, That makes no sense.
Yeah, it does it to you for a myriad of reasons. One, we don't use fucking tins anymore. So
Well,
do you know what I mean? We probably picked that up from a grandparent who had a smoking tin. Yeah, and they said to me, "Go get me papers." Where is it? It's in my tin. And you shout back, "Tin, tin, tin!" And they go,
Yeah.
"It is. It is. Don't make me come down there." It's tin, tin, tin. And then they come down, and it's underneath all the backy. Told you it wasn't tin. And they're like, "Fuck off." But I feel Rotherham's Yorkshire accent is like evolving. I don't feel it was the same as when I was like 10. It ain't like that anymore. That Yorkshire accent's changing.
I mean, do you know what? Do you know a prime example? And I'm sorry for fetching you up as well, but you look at people like we grew up with, like like Alex Taylor, Tom Jones, like Joe Marks, everyone like that.
Yeah.
Right? There's only one who has kept that true accent out of all the people that were growing up, and that's Gordo.
Gordo, what a guy. Yeah, but I feel that's because he probably still interacts with people who still have that accent.
Yeah.
Because if you go somewhere with an accent, you'll eventually pick it up. So he's probably still
certainly not his nan. His nan's Irish as fuck.
Oh, fair dues.
Right? It's like, his nan Vi, like, oh my God, she is the best person you could ever meet in your life. Genuinely is, right? I've got every time of day for that woman. It's like when I used to go around to his house, like to pick him up, like before we were going on these like little skate missions and stuff like that.
I used to be so jealous of you guys going on fucking skate missions, I'm not gonna lie.
Right.
I used to like me and Brad and Clayton and that and all those like BMXers would be fucking talking like, where's that skaters? Like, oh, they're in Barcelona. Are you fucking what? How have they got to Barcelona? How? Where did they put the skateboards? Like, did they buy skateboards when they're there?
No,
you
see, the luxury for us is that because everything was a lot more compact, we could just strip it apart.
Yeah, just take all the trucks off.
And then it went into the big luggage.
Yeah.
And then away it went.
Oh, it used to piss me off so much.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I was buying loads of fucking points, so I didn't have the money anyway.
It's like I got a random message from John Love. It's like, oh, you're right, pal. He went, guess where we are? Right? Sends me a photo of him in middle of Japan, in middle of walkway.
Oh yeah, the Shibuya
Crossing. What?
Do you know, I took a Maya to the skate park the other day at Clifton. It was a fucking Sunday. It was about 15 degrees. It was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
No one.
John Love was the only fucking person there. Everyone else was literally...
Why does that not surprise me?
Only people else were there was little children.
Why does that
not... like, what the fuck is happening? Where are the kids? Where are the teenagers that are congregating here to either work on the skill of skating, riding, rolling, whatever, or to fucking socialise? I was proper baffled. I'm like, yo, it was only 13 years ago. This place would have been packed. We'd have had riders and skaters telling the ramp tramps to get off the fucking ramp so we can use it.
Yeah,
there'd be that many people.
You got your ramp tramps, you got your emos, you got your
stoners,
and then you got like then there were skaters and BMXers. But we all congregated together and we all vibed with each other. That was
before I actually started coming to Clifton Park. Right, I was in the truest form a chav. Yeah, I was nothing but tracksuit.
I'm sorry to say this, mate. Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah, I couldn't escape it if I fucking tried. I don't think I put jeans on unless it was like I was going to church and I didn't go to fucking church. So that's how much I didn't wear jeans, right? Dixon will tell everyone any time of day.
Shane Dixon?
Yeah. The first time he met me, he wanted to fucking kill me. I'm like, yeah, I bet you did. Everyone probably did. Because I went down there with the mindset of, you're all fucking moshers. And I'm going to beat you all up. Draw moshers. Because I was chav. And my mind was closed as a fucking safe from the 80s. It was not being opened. I didn't understand the world. After about 3 months, and after fucking talking to Betty, I was like, these guys are all right. I want some slim jeans. I want a big hole in my ear. I want to start smoking weed with all them guys. I want to go to fucking Barcelona with my friends. What the fuck, man?
You're not going to let us live that now. We're all skaters. We're in Barcelona.
Do you know the best we got?
Go on.
We'd go to Leeds. We'd go to the work.
worked in Leeds
Yeah.
or Hyde Park.
No, I never went to Hyde Park on my BMX.
What?
We always just went to
the
work.
concrete one?
Yeah, never. It were only when I had a cousin who lived out there, who lived like 4 streets away from Hyde Park. And at that point, I weren't riding BMX. And I remember we went, and we were smoking a spliff, we were walking around, and I could see it in the corner. I'm like, is that a skate park? Yeah. Like, why didn't I come here? Why did I never come here? I would have loved this, but at the same time, the type of rider I were confident, but I weren't confident. I was confident.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't do spines and stuff like that. I weren't confident. And then I started going to Malt there, and that's when I realised I'm a park skater because I like the flow when I start going over spines and hitting all the transfers and stuff. I'm like, right, I like that. But yeah, as a rider, the furthest went. Did we go anywhere else? Went to Sprotborough Jam at Donny. There were a fucking like mini competition at skate park. Went there.
Yeah. In fact, didn't we all go there? Didn't they have the skate and the BMX one?
I'm not sure.
I think the BMX after the skate comp?
Maybe. I don't remember. I remember there were me.
Or it might have been
Wes,
a 2-day thing.
Clayton, Brad Hazelhurst. I remember that were.
I've not even seen Brad for God
I have not
knows
seen
how
Brad
long.
Hazelhurst for years. I think I might have to try and reach out to him. Because me and him had a very on and off relationship. If one of us were in a bad mood, we had no time for the other.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And most of the time it was him not having the time for me, but I won't fucking care.
It's like...
He definitely would have loved to throw his bike at me.
Honestly, there was some people like... I look back now, like, do you know when you used to think it back in my life, how were you that good?
Yeah.
I mean, Joe Marks, come on, look at Joe Marks. He skated for Adidas.
Yeah. What, like fucking how many years ago? Or is he still doing it? Is he still doing it from now?
No.
So I remember at Clifton, like, he'd turn up and it was like a mini celebrity turn up.
I don't think he's sponsored anymore. I'm not spoken to Joe Marks for years. I mean, only recent interaction that I probably had with him was to just congratulate him on getting married.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah, and that was probably the only interaction. I mean, Gordo went, but obviously, I should have actually gone to the stag do, which was in Prague.
Yeah, nice.
But I just couldn't because of work commitments and things like that.
Yeah.
So life takes over.
It does.
Else.
Gordo were a proper top man. He was such a mystery to me. I didn't know his fucking name for I did not know this man's name for the longest time. Bearing in mind, like I didn't know Betty's name.
I don't know whether I should say that.
Right, don't worry, I don't have a big audience. I didn't know Betty's name for about 8 months. Do you know what I mean? We were just called Betty, and he didn't. Smart, yeah, right. He didn't introduce himself as Matt. He introduced himself as Betty. Same with Clayton. Didn't know his name for how long, and then like finding out the names, I was like, ha! You two have got gay names. You fucking English people. English people names. Lewis, Matthew. But it was funny because like the first time I spoke to Betty, really, I don't know if he were going to toilet or I were going to toilet or we're both generally at toilet. But for some reason, we ended up walking to that toilet outside the like water area.
Oh yeah.
And we started speaking about dogs. I think he said like something's up with his dog. Dog you got? Like, oh, Jack Russell. Oh, like, yeah, Jack Russell's a horrible dogs. He's like, I'll kill you. I love my Jack Russell. Nice. I've got an American Bulldog and a fucking French Mastiff. My dogs will eat your dog. They're like, I don't think so. But at this point, I was in that naive thought of the bigger the dog, the better the dog. Do you know what I mean? Not, what's that dog got in it? What's that dog being bred for? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, my American Bulldog would have probably given it a run for its money, but my Mastiff, nah, she weren't built like that. She just weren't for it. Until she started fighting with the American Bulldog and she absolutely fucking nearly killed it. And we were all genuinely shocked. It was like the quiet person in the group who gets in the fight with a loud person and fucking hammers them. It was that. It was like, wow, right then, your reputation is flipped. People, like, Dixon used to be scared of dogs, didn't he? Because he'd been attacked by one. Like, one had bit his face at some point in his life, so he didn't really like big dogs.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what he's like with them now. I remember.
I think he's all right with him, but when I used to bring mine down, yeah,
he was shy away.
Yeah, my American Bulldog, I used to be able to just tell her, watch him, and she'd prepare to attack you. Like you were pretty. It was very chavvy of me. Do you know what I mean? Watch him. Big American Bulldog stood at people. I'm like, I'm joking. She's not going to get you. French Mastiff, we could be fighting. The dog wouldn't fucking flinch. She didn't give a shit. After this, she fought with this American Bulldog. I didn't even play with her. I didn't even let her play like that no more. I'm like, yo.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy, like, because now you look at it and you think, like yourself, you're married.
Yep, married, 2 kids.
Betty? I know he's just had a kid, hasn't he?
He's just had his first, no, he's just had a son, I believe. And I think he's already got, he's got twins. Got twins, yeah.
So he's had another son.
Yes. I tried ringing him the day he was born. Motherfucker didn't answer. I thought me and you said things, yeah, years ago that I'm trying to uphold right now. And you are letting the side down. You mosher bastard. I can't even call him a mosher because he's bald, but still he's a fucking mosher to me.
The last time that, he is. He's bald as fuck.
I mean, aren't we all? Isn't that literally about getting older? Right, I can't be asked for hair.
This is the longest I let it grow. Usually you see skin.
Fucking hell. No, I'll take like one on top medium fade.
Yeah, no, I don't. My medium fade stops at my feet. Right, that's how far my hairline goes. But no, it's like sort of like Josh Blagden. He married Abby.
Yeah, seen him a few months ago.
Yeah,
in shop.
I went to the wedding reception. It was so cool to see them both, man. Abby looked absolutely amazing. Josh, you were alright and all.
Yeah, it scrubs up well. Scrubs up well in the ponytail. Reminds me. Do you know what? Right, I was looking.
Do you know what? Josh did actually scrub up all right.
Yeah.
I must have.
Do you know what's crazy, right? We've been watching Shameless like religiously recently. If you've watched Shameless, the UK version,
don't say
he looks like Frank when Frank meets a new partner. You know what I mean? Puts his hair in a ponytail. Where's his nice colour? Like what? yes, Black Frank.
Black Frank.
Josh Gallagher, mate.
You know what? It's right.
Big Frank Blagden.
Right, hang on.
You're gonna find a picture of Frank and send
it. No. I'm gonna message Blagden right now. Farron says.
just clear this up. Farron said you like Frank Gallagher on your wedding day.
I know. That's wrong, Josh.
That's the wrong Josh.
Wrong Josh. Here we go, Blagden. There we go, just to prove it. Blagden.
No, I don't really see anyone. I keep up to date with Danny Adams. No?
Let's not go there.
Why? Go on, give me the tea.
I can't do that on the podcast.
It's alright, I can edit it out. If it's that bad, I can just edit it out.
Right, okay. So, basically, like, you know Gareth Smith got married, don't you?
Dixon's friend.
No, Sean Carter's friend, Gareth Smith.
I mean, I might know him if I see him, but the name's not like ringing a bell.
Yeah, well, you would know him. He was scared now with us. I mean, he weren't obviously out all the time and what have you. But he went to. He did the art course with Sean Carter.
Yeah. I think I actually come across Sean in college.
Yeah. So anyway, the thing was that Danny was Gareth had asked me and Danny to go up to Gareth's house where him and Chloe lived. Like I'd just bought.
Yeah.
Right, okay. What's crack? And like, this is Danny to Gareth. He's like, oh no, it's like just come on, have some food, we'll have some beer, this and that. Anyway, Danny was being a bit of a dick because he was saying, oh, can Tom come? Danny's brother.
Yeah.
He's like, well, no, not really, mate. To be quite honest, he's like, oh, well, he's not got many friends and blah, 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 and this and other. which is understandable. But at the same time, he can't feed off the tailcoat of his friends in the same sense.
Yeah, that's what you do when you're like pre-teens.
And he said, he says, oh, well, and then Tom then got involved and was saying, oh, I thought you were with me, and this one. He's like, look, I just want Pitts and Danny there, to be honest. It's like, and I'm like, right, and Danny were getting it up about it. And then Gareth turned around to me, he's like, oh, don't bother. I'm like, well, no. I said, I want to come and see you because I've not seen you for a while.
Yeah.
So it would be nice. And I said, I want to see new players. And then Danny was still being a bit of a dick. I said, and it got to the point where there was that much drama involved with it that I didn't want to take it anymore. And I was like, you know what? Make your own way up there. I said, because without me, you've got no way of getting up there. I said, so good luck to you.
Yeah.
So Gareth then cancelled it.
Just fully cancelled.
Just fully cancelled it. And then Gareth reached out to me and said, look, I want to talk to you in person. Would you still come? I was like, I don't want Danny there because being a dick. And, well, I said, all right then. Yeah, fair enough. I'll come.
That's very good that I've only played. I know one game I only have to remember.
First game that I ever platinumed was Final Fantasy 13 Part 2.
Oh yeah, because there were two.
There's three. There's Lightning Returns, which
That's
is
it,
part 3, yeah.
Didn't it was right? It was 14 as well. 14 a reboot, didn't it? When after it first launched, I think it didn't do very well. It weren't mechanically sound, or servers weren't. So it weren't up to scratch for fucking Square Enix. So they rebooted it, and now it's like the fucking beast it is.
Yeah. So you got the first bit of that story is absolutely right. So what they did is that they re-released Final Fantasy 14 as A Realm Reborn.
That's it.
And the opening cutscene to that is Bahamut breaking out of the Red Moon, which is called Dalamud. And it shows you Bahamut literally laying waste to everything.
Yeah.
Which is the destruction of Final Fantasy 14 1.0.
Yeah.
There's still...
It basically did what Fortnite did, well before Fortnite.
Yeah. Stripped it all back, started again.
Yeah.
And he's had some fucking great expansions. Heaven's Ward, Stormblood, Shadowbringers, and then that arc was brought to an end with Endwalker. And now they've just started a new story arc, and the new one's called Dawn Trail. And you know what? They've properly gone ham with the mechanics.
Yeah.
Because if you are not on point, if you do not know your job, basically, it is... The new extreme fights are not developed for absolute, your casual...
Yeah.
Every now and again players, they are not developed for that.
Yeah, developed for people who were there from the first one.
Yeah, basically. And so I played it I never played 1.0, so I don't know how broken it actually was. Oh no, tell a lie. No, I did. I did play a bit of it, but I was between that and Guild Wars, because the reason being is because the job system in Final Fantasy 1.0 was so broken. So if you wanted to get a paladin, for example, you'd have to get a gladiator to level 30, but a white mage to level 15. You'd have to level up 2 jobs to get 1.
Yeah.
And it was same with warrior. I think warrior you had to get gladiator to level 15 and then something else. Probably marauder. I think it were to level 30. And the entire system of it and the way it worked was so broken. It's like when Assassin's Creed Unity first came out.
Oh,
they released
broken.
They released that so broken. It really was. As a matter of fact, I'm just.
So I'm guessing you've got the PlayStation app.
I have, but
I wonder how much it's changed. I used to have it. Now I've got the Xbox app.
what did you say? I've got to tell Josh what he looks like.
Frank Gallagher.
Frank Gallagher.
Frank Gallagher, but only when he's got a new missus and he's trying to impress them, and only when when he had Plague has a ponytail. But you're better off just finding a photo of Frank Gallagher, sending him that, and saying Farron says like this when you have your hair up. Are in party chat with a few friends.
I've just put Farron says I've got to tell you, you look like Frank Gallagher when he has a ponytail. You're welcome.
I'm going to get a very strongly worded DM in a minute. It's like, how dare you, Will Smith, make any remarks about anyone else's appearance?
Hang on.
Right.
I've got a specific folder, believe it, because I'm that sad.
No, so that what's the word? Passionate.
Passionate.
There you go.
I like
You're welcome.
passionate.
You're welcome. You are passionate about gaming.
There we go. PlayStation.
I've been through this. I've been through this album.
No, the first game I platinumed was Transformers.
Sounds about right.
War for Cybertron.
Sounds about right.
Then it was the Fall of Cybertron. Then Final Fantasy 13 Part 2. Then Transformers Rise of the Darkspark. Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Spyro Trilogy.
I wanted to try Syndicate to platinum it because I bought it at the end of last year. Fucking dirt cheap. All the DLC with it. Fucking great. I love buying games well past the fucking prime for a massive discount with everything included.
Well,
it's great.
I've seen that they've remade Metal Gear Solid 3.
Yeah. They're on a fucking thing, aren't they? Trying to remake everything. Nah. Fuck off remaking stuff. Make new stuff. And if you're going to remake something, remake the Warriors.
Oh,
I don't even trust,
Warriors.
Listen, I don't even trust Rockstar. Look what they did to the Definitive Trilogy. I don't trust them. I don't stop trying to remake shit. Make new shit. You weren't trying to The only thing that was being remade when these other things came out were like Sonic. And it weren't remade, it was just continued. Why can't they do what Nintendo does? And just stick to a franchise and make it different, but it's the same thing. Mario's the same fucking thing it's always been. It's never once a remake. I think is it the Paper Mario got remade.
Yeah, it did.
But that's fine because for that type of game, it's an RPG, turn-based. That's fine. You can just basically get quality of life updates, systems that have come into place that weren't available back then. Fair dues. How do you remake a fucking game and then take the original off stores to make people buy the newer one, which is inferior? Could you imagine if they said, right, your favourite film, we're going to somehow take it off store shelves, and here's the new one. Slightly worse though, the dubbing's over. Dubbing's just a little bit off. Slight lip sync. There'd be uproar. No other media could do what gaming's doing with the bullshit. So imagine watching a film, and halfway through it says, pay £5 to see the director's cut. You'd fucking set places on fire. Called a microtransaction.
I fucking did that with Avatar, so I
Dickhead. You're giving in to the bullshit business.
I did. I fully did.
Well,
I can't even contest against it.
Well, if I do end up getting my website, you motherfucker, I expect you to buy the fucking top tier subscription.
I just say I'm skint, mate. Sorry.
Sorry, Taxman's had me up, mate, this month. Maybe next month.
I'm skint, pal.
What's the last game you platinumed?
Last one I platinumed was the Broken Sword remake.
Broken Sword, why have I heard that recently?
No, not remake. It was a
HD, like,
HD
upgrade, yeah.
remaster, but like they remastered it massively. It's
Is it an
beautiful.
RPG?
It's like one of the like the investigation ones where like you click onto different items.
Yeah,
and
but
stuff
not like
that.
not like an in-depth Sierra Games point and click like Monkey Island and shit. And Grim
No.
Fandango.
It's
Point and click games are fucking difficult, man. They're so stupidly obscure.
the thing is, it's like I've got the muscle memory from when I had it on PS1,
Fair dues.
so I remembered where everything was. So it was like so easy to do.
I just don't have the patience to platinum games. Like I say, I only did Tekken, technically by accident. I got to like 70% of the trophies. And I thought, I think I had like, win X amount of rounds with like perfect. Win a round in an online tournament. And I think one might have been win an online tournament. In the first tournament I played, I won the first match fair and square. My second match, I think I won. And then the third match, which turned out to be semi-final, the final, the fucking opponent disconnected, so it counted as my win. So I got platinum for free. Basically without trying. But I'm really happy about it because when you're in a tournament, you have to sit through all of them. You have to sit through all the fucking fights. And at this point, I was stopping smoking weed. It would have been a perfect time, right? My fight's over, I'm going to go roll one and smoke one, but no, I just had to sit and watch and think, I hope I don't come up against this guy. This guy looks like he knows some shit. But yeah, I went to do God of War 3. Yeah, the first trophy I went for. Let's play this game on hard mode. Could not get past Gaia. You know, you start on Gaia and you've got to climb up going up Mount Olympus.
Yeah.
Couldn't even get to the Poseidon fight.
Wow.
And I was like, maybe platinum's not funny. Yeah, I'll look through the achievements on games and I'll gauge it from there. But actively trying it, I'd rather get a job. If I'm going to invest this much time and want some fucking monetary like compensation for it.
I think the person who started me like with the trying to platinum games was Teja's brother, Chris.
Tom
Jones, yeah.
My brother, never know that.
Yeah. Chris Jones, he... Wow. If you saw how many platinums he's got.
Yeah, fair dues if you're saying, well, fucking hell.
It's like...
He's been platinum them since the inception of achievements. Is it on PlayStation or Xbox? Because Xbox started with achievements.
PlayStation.
So yeah.
PlayStation. So I believe he started when he were in womb.
You're like, oh my god, he's like, I'm definitely getting that platinum for fucking...
I think he's got something ridiculous like nearly 200 platinums.
Ooh. That's a lot of time. And again, as much as I really do love playing games, when you're trying to achieve a specific goal and stuff, to me, that's when the fun comes out of it. Like I said, it's a job. And it's a job I'm not getting fucking paid for.
I don't know, he loves it.
I remember that feeling when I got the one for Tekken and I was like, fucking... honestly, yeah. It was like...
It's good
It was like making a girl orgasm for the first time. It was like, I just fucking done it. All that hard work's paid off. Yes! Unlike making a girl orgasm for the first time, I didn't think, I'm going to do that again. And I try. Not for me, that.
Not for me.
It was like a homosexual experience. It was like, I did it once, tried it again, not for me.
I mean...
I'm playing Borderlands at the minute, and I looked at the platinum for that, and I was like, well, it's on Xbox, so the fucking 100%.
Yeah, what, Borderlands 4?
No, fucking pre-sequel. Right, so Borderlands 3 came on Game Pass.
Yeah.
Started playing it. Really enjoyed it. Realised, oh yeah, they fucking didn't patch it, so it's glitchy as fuck.
Right.
You just get halfway through anything and it just turn off and kick you back to the dashboard. After it doing that consistently every 20 minutes or so, after putting in about 18 hours, oh, no, I can't do it. Because it's going to happen when I'm invested and I'm going to smash things, I'm going to break things. So I'm just going to delete that. I'd look online, everyone is saying the same. No matter what platform it's on, Gearbox did not freaking make this well. They did not optimise it enough.
Right.
The story's a bit fucking straight out 2018. Like, fucking, the bad guys are fucking streamers and they're just gay as fuck. Calypso twins. But, no, the actual gameplay, loved it, was great.
Pass me a controller, I'll have a look, see what.
Which you're on.
Let's see.
But I'm playing the pre-sequel. I played number 1, because I'm brilliant at starting a game, or starting a franchise games, like 4 in, and then thinking, I wonder what number 1's like, and then you go back to number 1 and you're like, oh, the mechanics I'm used to weren't in this game. And I had a real problem with that with Borderlands 1. A lot of the mechanics weren't in it. Ooh, I ain't seen a PlayStation 5 dashboard yet. This is the first time.
Yeah, this is mine. This is how I got
Right,
mine.
so I remember when it came out, does the card system work? There was supposed to be like a card system where if you were playing a game and got stuck, there were like note cards that had come up and you could just like press the dashboard, or the game would the console would detect that you might be stuck on a point and it just automatically give you an option. Do you want to check this for tutorials? Do you want to check this for walkthroughs?
I've got mine switched off.
Right, so it does have that feature.
It does have that feature.
Right.
So
How many of the features that were advertised for it, apart from the main ones that just help you play games, are fucking pointless? Do you use this as a multimedia device, or do you use it as a console and use your TV as a media device?
I use it as a media device.
I've never put anything apart from games and YouTube on my Xbox, and the only reason I put YouTube on is if the Xbox is already on and the child decides she wants to watch YouTube. If not, I use the TVs, because all the TVs have fucking YouTube built in. Wow. Resistance,
Right.
wow. I tried playing Fallout New Vegas, and again, because I played Fallout 4, I couldn't get used to the lack of mechanics.
Yeah, that's one that's always infuriated me.
Why? What's the one that you haven't got?
Collecting all the feathers and then wearing the
auditory cape.
auditory cape.
But right, so like with that, why don't you just look at the guide and then just just do it? Or is that sacrilege to you?
It's because I can't read it. No, because if you look, it says PS3.
Fair.
It says PS3.
If you go up, is it going to go PS3, PS4, and then to PS5?
Yeah. So
Did you know that font for PS3 is the exact same font as the Spider-Man movie?
Yes, I did notice that. Yeah, I did notice that. So I'm gonna have to do this.
Why
Farron,
are you
because
breathing like my dog?
I've got to do this, Farron, because I'm blind as fuck now, mate.
Fair dues.
So here we go.
Glasses are on now.
So that's the platinum. That's the first one.
Not on PS3. Like I said, first one on PS4. That's what it was. You love
Final Fantasy 13 2.
Kingdom
Oh
of
yeah,
Amalur was good.
Tekken Revolution.
I never played that one.
That's
Did not play that one.
100%.
I stopped playing Tekken after Tekken 5.
Right, okay.
And then I didn't play it like I played Tekken 7. I weren't like going on ranked and shit.
That one would be platinum, but one at trophies won't unlock.
Yeah, it bugged.
It's bugged to fuck. Bugged to fuck, mate.
Do you think trophies and achievements is a good thing that's been added, or a hindrance? You've played that on the PlayStation 3, the PS Vita and the PS4, or is that just what it's available on?
That's just where it's available.
I'm going to say you fucking love that game. I'm playing it when I'm at home, playing it when I'm out, and I'm playing it on the next generation.
Play it when I'm on shitter.
Yeah.
When it's on Vita.
Yeah.
No, Oh, Kingdom Hearts.
Why isn't there a platinum then? There's just not a platinum like built into that.
There's just not a platinum built
Which
into
is that'd bug fuck out of me. I'd like hide that one. If I don't, I'd just hide that. Fuck off. Show me 100% of no platinum. Fair dues, mate. I tried playing the Final Fantasy remake. Didn't get into it. Got about 6 hours into it, and I was like, I think I'd like the original because now that I'm older, I enjoy turn-based RPGs.
Oh yeah.
Like I was playing Persona 3 recently, but I'm stuck.
Yeah, they were on PS4.
Never played a Kingdom Hearts game.
Horizon, I recommend that you play those.
I did play Horizon. I went off the beaten path and got munched by the fucking... Is it Thunderjaw? Summitjaw. Got munched out and I was like, yeah.
You got munched by Thunderjaw.
Yeah, I was like, fuck all that.
There's a lot worse things out than
Exactly.
Thunderjaw.
So I was like, yeah, fuck all that. My name is Mayo, you cheap bastard. All these fucking platinums are my name is Mayo, you cheap fuck. That's the one I'll get.
My name is Mayo, Mr. Massagy. Slide.
Oh, that's hilarious. I did not expect that of you.
I mean, I don't know why you'd expect anything less, to be quite honest.
There you go. Now, in my head,
Free platinum, alright then.
that's exactly what everyone says with it. Free platinum.
Yeah,
as if Abzu's not got a platinum, that sucks.
Abzu's
Abzu's fucking great. Abzu's a great game.
Abzu's not got a platinum, yeah.
What's the other one? Subnautica.
Valhalla, Assassin's Creed.
How the fuck is there a platinum but you've only got 55%? Make it make sense.
Because it's DLC.
Oh, so you did it. Oh, you did it before the DLC.
Yeah.
Right. That sucks. It should have like a separate bar.
They all have their separate trophy settings.
Yeah.
But God of War, I need to go back and do that. Just finish that.
I'd never fucking. I wouldn't even look at that. Fucking great game. I was so happy I played it.
Artifacts, Ravens, and Ancient Armor Set.
The fucking Valkyries sucked dick.
In second one.
No, the first one. The first. I haven't played Ragnarok. When Ragnarok came out, I got rid of a PlayStation. I got rid of a PlayStation because they fucking upped the price of PS Plus, and then guess what? Xbox followed suit.
Well,
I'm like a cunt hair away from stopping paying these motherfuckers. I'll just buy loads of games and never touch online on a console again. Swear to God. Oh. PS5 and PC? PC?
no, yeah, so it came out on PS5 and PC, but I started it on PS4, and then I had to update it
Oh, for the
to
PS5 upgrade.
PS5.
Only certain games did that though, didn't they? And some games were fucking cheesy as fuck to pay again.
So,
Shit, you love Final Fantasy. Did you play the originals, like, on the old consoles?
yeah.
Fair dues.
I played there's only one that I've not played, and that's called
The Crisis Core, the spin-off.
no, Strangers of Paradise.
Yes, yeah.
That's the only one I've not played.
Oh my God, Legacy of Kain.
Yeah.
Blood Omen 2. I fucking bummed that game.
Oh, that's on here.
Yeah, I've seen. But in your trophy list or on the PlayStation?
No, just on the PlayStation.
Yeah.
It's not in my list.
Do you know, right? I bought a PS2 about 6 years ago with like 10 games, like 60 quid. Slim, silver, 2 pads. Only thing I had to buy were the HDMI fucking cable, because obviously these come with SCARTs, didn't they?
Yeah.
And a wireless controller. And yeah, I played through Need for Speed Most Wanted, Blood Omen 2, and San Andreas. Originally, it was fucking lovely. Until it dawned on me that, like, there is no quick resume on a PS2. You have to find a save point and turn the game off.
I just saw they'd remastered Soul Reaver 1 and 2.
Yeah, I've seen.
And then they announced a few weeks or a couple of weeks back that they're remastering Defiance.
Yeah, I didn't play Defiance. I literally played number 2 and I played Soul Reaver 1, but I couldn't get my head around the fucking puzzles. So I got fucking...
What on Soul Reaver 2? Or?
No, Soul Reaver 1. No way, yeah, because you had the spectral form, didn't you? Where,
Yeah.
like, I couldn't fucking grasp that shit. And I remember I got stuck in like a big arena where you could get through bars in like a spectral form. But then I'd go through one way, end up at a dead end, come back to this big hole, go through another way, end up at a dead end. I just had no idea what to do because I was an idiot child. So I was like, guess what? GTA's going back on. Cheats, mate. Fucking every cheat that I could write down from cheatcc.com.
Oh my god, I remember that.
There you go, you're welcome. You can have that core memory.
Oh god, that's a memory unlocked.
Like, that was the fucking one. I did not go on any other gaming website. CheatCC. And again, because I'm ridiculous, I didn't even read none of the articles that could have informed me about other games I would have enjoyed. I just needed cheats for the games I had.
Actually, you just reminded me that I do need to look for something.
I'm going to put a bet on that GTA 6 don't come out and when they say it does. Again. What the fuck are they doing that's taking them 14 years? If they can do Red Dead Redemption 2 in the time frame they did, why can't they do... Do you know what I mean? Like, Red Dead Redemption 2 is basically fucking Cowboy Simulator the game.
Pretty much. I'm not saying that I've already got Iceborne installed. But I know for a fact that I haven't.
Well, then press play and see what happens. If you press play and you haven't, when it just fucking takes you to the store. There's no need for this many fucking add-ons. The Capcom are terrible for this. It's Capcom, I do Monsanto.
Yeah.
Like I said, played it. Didn't understand the loop of fight a monster, get better loot to fight a better monster to get. I didn't grasp it. I needed structure. Why the fuck is Mr. X there? What is going on? Why is there so much stuff?
No idea.
It's just so uncalled for.
It's like that. It's like Monster Hunter Wilds there is now $38.99 because it's on sale till 11th of November. 11th? No.
I'm gonna say, do you know when?
No, 19th of November.
Yeah.
Right. So it'll go back up to $64.99. Right. I bought it from CEX other day for 23 quid.
Yeah. To have a disc to have discs is such a fucking good thing, but I unfortunately fell into the trap of can't be asking my kids fucking about my shit. Because when I did have games, I kept them all neat in alphabetical order. The exact opposite as how I was as a child.
Yeah.
To then come home to Jordan and say, am I as at games? And if I find that if I put a game in and it didn't work, I'm breaking things. Yeah, PlayStation's going out window. And 2, physical space.
Yeah.
The physical space it takes up. I think I've bought about 30 games. So to have 30 of them and the shelf. And eventually I'm going to want more. I need more shelves. So,
Sounds like an issue, not an issue.
issue. I'll make it an issue. Knock your shelf over.
Yeah, I'll just take your shelf.
Yeah, I'll push your shelf over, see how you like it. What's the newest game you've played? Like new to you or new out?
Newest to me is Monster Hunter. Really got into that after some friends put me onto it.
Those.
So, and that's the reason after I played this, that's the reason why I got Wilds.
Yeah.
So-
Continue.
Put 62 hours into that game already.
Fair dues. I mean, how do you do it? You're self-employed, you've got a child. How the fuck do you do it?
Just evenings, mate.
Yeah, that 4 hours at night. If you're productive with it, and evidently you are fucking productive because you're fucking achievement hunt, or your trophy hunt, so
Yeah.
fair dues.
Yeah.
I just did fun.
I have fun.
I'm about a long jump away from a filthy casual. I'm just a semi-casual. No, I'm an intimate hardcore. Not far enough to like fully go for achievements, enough to ignore my family and play.
Oh man. Oi. Come here then.
Right, we're gonna have to fucking cut it. We're gonna have to wrap up because I've been here for about 3 hours.
No worries. I'm gonna eat.
I wonder how much battery my phone's got. Thank you.
Man.